And welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Don Sutton gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Stepping up is Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Striding in now for the Nats, Josh Harrison. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's set, and the 1-0 pitch.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch outside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike. Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and that's the first down. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. A swing by Vlad, and this one's driven to left. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Juan Soto. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Nationals on top, 1-0. Striding in is Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now the pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's in there for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Next up for Los Angeles, Albert Pujols, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
A curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Strasburg with a check at first, and he's back standing. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
Robinson aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Mike Piazza. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Guerrero is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now it'll be Gary Carter, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
So 2 out, nobody on. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that pitch was out.
Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home.
The count is 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to beat.
So here's Starlin Castro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Now the 0-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Robinson over to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Duke Snider.
Duke Snider.
Now here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And
Nope,
he takes
that's
ball 4.
ball 4.
Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next for the Dodgers, Pee Wee Reese. First pitch coming. Here it is.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 1-0 home. Skied down the left field line. Soto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Strasburg with a check at first, and the runner back easily. Snyder leads off first with one away. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Skips in and safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Fouled off. Another 2-2. And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's another 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Castro has it, and there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next, it'll be Justin Turner trying here to plate the tying run from second. First offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. We played 2 full. Washington leads this one 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Here it comes. Full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here now is Trey Turner. one away. He won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Mookie Betts. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's 1 for 3.
Mookie Betts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Here it comes. The count now at 2-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Don Sutton, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that. for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. He swings and lines it to left. Oh, and he can't hang on.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row. He's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
To the plate now, Albert Pujols. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A one pitch on its way. Down and away, ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Count to 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
Next to hit is Mike Piazza. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats.
Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a
Outside,
good
that's
slider
a ball.
here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Count is 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And here's
That's
one that
it.
barely
Ball two.
misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Still even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
In now for Washington, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Carter.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 run, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone. The kid Gary Carter leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's inside. 2-0. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 2-0 Washington. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
The pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Comes set and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping in now, Pee-wee Reese. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Swing and a liner. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. Now the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Here's the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Starlin Castro. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike two.
Fouled off. And here's a ball hit in the air. That's coming on, and that will end up a foul ball.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Again, a 1-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with two strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Steven Strasburg. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner.
2-1.
Three and 1 to the Nationals shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
And it's fouled away. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no
and a
play.
pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And the runner back safely. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Throw over to first.
Hey.
And another throw over.
No, he's in there.
Dive, but he's back. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. So stepping in is Justin Turner. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Will Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Will.
First pitch on the way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Oh, 1. Here it comes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Jackie Robinson. He'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Singled last time up. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Just foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
In the air to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home, fouled away.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this This is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So next to hit is Mike Piazza. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he puts it on the ground to second. And to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Vladimir Guerrero will stand in to lead off the next half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Nationals are out in front here, 2-0. Julio Urias will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
7, Julio Urias.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch of the AB now. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. Guerrero gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a two-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 1-0 the count. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Bellinger arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still only one out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Flares this one over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So next to bat will be Kyle Schwarber. In past meetings with Julio Urias, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's the 0-1. In there, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's 4-0 Washington. And now Duke Snyder. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's down.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the pitch. 2-2.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
The 2-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Guerrero is there and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
So the next to bat will be Pee-wee Reese. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two and one.
1 strike.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside
Now
corner
batting,
any better than that.
left
As a hitter,
Cody.
there's just not a whole lot you can do with that
Bellinger.
unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here it comes on 0-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning, but the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get two quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Now the Nationals skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Ryan Harper will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A couple of walks for him thus far. Fouled away. Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
He got 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The pitcher,
Corey Seager will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the AB now. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Nationals 4 and the Dodgers 1. Walker Buehler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Walker Buehler.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Starlin Castro. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball. The count is 2-1.
And Here's a fastball well off the plate inside.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 33, Ryan Harper.
Number 88 steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
88.
First pitch on the way.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner for his career in this matchup. He's 0 for 5. First offering.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses
Ball
for
2.
the 2nd ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. To the plate now, Josh Harrison.
Counts 1-0.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Nationals lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Daniel Hudson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Daniel Hudson.
Last half of the seventh here, and set to go is the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
From the stretch.
That's out.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now the 1-0 runs up and gets this one down, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
So now to the plate, Mike Piazza. No balls and 1 strike. Pujols, base runner at first with 1 out. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
As a look, now the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA. They trail it 4-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to stand in the legendary free swinger Vladimir Guerrero. And now the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And it's fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Guerrero is retired, and there's 1 away. Juan Soto will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Gary Carter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger's under it. And that retires the side. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 4-1. Brad Hand will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
52, Brad Hand.
Now to the plate, here is Pee Wee Reese. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
As they look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1 pitch on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So here's Cody Bellinger as it's grounded sharply to first. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So here is Justin Turner, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the AB now. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Nationals lead it 4-1. Now to bat, Josh Bell. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 3.
Josh Bell.
First pitch on the way.
Ball in.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now at the plate is Kyle Schwarber, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. chopped weakly to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Darryl Parker's right on it. He went around, so that's strike one. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Ryan Zimmerman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now here's the first offering. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run home run for Ryan Zimmerman. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Trey Turner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Now the 1-0.
Yeah. Ball, that's low.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Nationals 6 and the Dodgers 1. Wander Suero will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
So striding in to start the 9th is Mookie Betts. And they could use a spark from him here.
The right fielder, Mookie.
First offering on its way. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Betts. who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2-1 now to Mookie. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A.J. Pollock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
One out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Washington Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Strasburg earns the win, his second. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: For the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.